Have you ever looked at your flight ticket and noticed a single letter like Y, L, K, N, or M? People assume that it is just a random code. However, let me clarify, it is not just a random code. Did you know that this one letter can determine the fare that you have paid? It also determines the fare rules, whether your ticket is refundable or not. It can also determine the amount of miles that you would be earning. After spending over 21 years in the travel industry, I can tell you that understanding these booking classes is the most useful travel hacks. So, in today's Travel Insights with Nilima, let's go ahead and decode these booking classes in the most simplest words. Now, first of all, let's understand what exactly is a booking class. An aircraft has, for example, 200 seats, right? Does all those 200 passengers pay the same fare? No, right? The answer is not. Some might be paying 10,000 rupees and another person might be paying 20,000 rupees. Some people might have booked their tickets 6 months in advance, whereas some might have booked the ticket like yesterday, right? Some passengers might be corporate travelers, some might have paid using their miles. Although everyone would be sitting inside the same aircraft, airlines distribute, the fare based on the booking classes. Before we continue further, let's understand the difference between cabin class and booking class. These are two different things, right? A cabin class, there are four different cabin classes in an aircraft: first class, business class, premium economy, and economy. Some airlines has all four classes, some might not. Whereas booking class is always designated by a single letter, starting from F, which is for first class, then that's a full fare first class, right? Then there could be other first classes, the discounted first classes. It could be any, like, A or C. And then there could be a business class, which starts with J. And then we have economy class, which starts from Y. Y is usually the full fare economy. And then after Y comes the discounted economy. So there could be M, N, L, O, and all of the passengers would be seated inside the same cabin. So someone who's traveling in a full fare economy might have paid 20,000 rupees, whereas someone who has paid a discounted economy and traveling in a November class, sitting together besides each other, might have just paid 5,000 rupees, and that's very much possible. Now, why would airlines do that, right? Usually, if someone has paid a full fare economy, a Yankee class fare, they usually get, they would be eligible for date changes, cancellation, and they also get more miles compared to someone who's traveling in a discounted economy class. So, as I said in my previous videos, higher the fare, lower the restriction. Lower the fare, higher the restriction. And this booking class letter is not standardized amongst all the airlines. So, if November is a discounted economy class for Lufthansa, the same might not be for any other airlines like Air France. Knowing your booking class as a traveler can help you in understanding whether you will be able to make changes to your fare, or whether you will be able to cancel the fare, whether you will be eligible for an upgrade, or how many miles you will be earning. Same seat, same meal, same destination, yet completely different fare rules. That is the power of booking classes. I hope it helped you in understanding what exactly is the importance of this single letter code. And if you've enjoyed watching the video and if you found it useful, do not forget to give me the thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Bye bye.